The stock market has been on a constant surge since the election.
Up, up, and away. The Dow even closing at over 21,000 for the first time ever. Look at that.
So how can you make the most out of your retirement funds during this historic run? Joining us now to discuss is Chris Hogan, a personal finance expert with Ramsey Solutions and the author of the book, Retire Inspired. There's a picture of it. Go pick it up. So, Chris, what do we do with the Trump bump? How do we use that to our advantage?
Well, I think the first thing to realize is that whenever you're investing, it's a lot like riding a roller coaster. You're going to have some ups as well as some downs. Right now, we're on the climb. But I want people to kind of be cautious and remain aware. Be aware of your investment strategy. Understand kind of what's going on and where do you need to make some tweaks. And I often liken it to your investing strategy is a little bit like your driving strategy, right? Your risk tolerance, right? Do you all drive the speed limit?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. You drive 5 miles.
I don't drive.
You don't drive at all. So driving the speed limit, sometimes what that means is you have a low risk tolerance. You don't want a ticket.
Sure.
People tend to invest in that same strategy. They can either go very conservative or overly aggressive.
Absolutely. Now, here's the problem with the fact that the market has gone up, up, and away. And that is people are, if they haven't invested their money in it, they're going, look, it's going up. I hate to miss this. Investing at the top is always kind of a bad strategy, isn't it?
It really is, because you're coming in when the price is at its highest.
Right.
And so what I always encourage people to do is talk to an investment professional. Really kind of walk this through and look long term. What's your strategy and what are you going to do?
All right, so let's go through some of the viewer emails. Jennifer in Oregon says, my husband and I would like to retire in the next 10 years. With the growth in the market, at what point do we move our retirement savings into more conservative funds to protect our money?
The protection question. Everyone wants to protect their money, which is very good. You work very hard for it. The problem is if you go too conservative, what will happen is you won't outpace inflation.
Sure.
Inflation hovers between 3 and 4%. That just means the cost of things is rising. So you don't want to go too conservative where your money's not growing at all. So again, get some guidance from an investment professional, kind of walk through, have a strategy on how we're going to begin to make some tweaks to your overall strategy.
You don't want to invest in something that could make you a lot of money but could lose all your money.
Yeah, you don't want to ride that
Snapchat.
crazy. Yeah, exactly. There have been a lot of things, and I've learned my lesson the hard way.
Sure.
So don't go it alone. Get some guidance.
All right. Terry from New Jersey wrote us and asked this. I inherited $42,000 a couple of years ago.
Nice.
Should I put this money toward my mortgage or invest it in the stock market while it's doing well?
Okay. Well, whenever you're walking through and you're talking about receiving an inheritance, that's a blessing. And you want to get as much mileage out of this money as you can.
Sure.
So looking at this, if they only have a mortgage, I would say put some of the money toward that mortgage, but also invest some.
Right.
I firmly believe in that strategy of getting the most mileage from the money as you can.
Okay, Chris, the next
Very
one
good.
is Lori in Wisconsin. She says, my husband is 62 and I am 60. We have about $1.5 million tied into the market. We are afraid of another economic downturn or turn down. How do we know when the time is right to retire?
Okay, so first I would congratulate them on working so hard to get a good
unbelievable.
nest egg.
Right, yeah.
That is fantastic. Now, whenever it comes to talking about the timing of retirement, it's really a matter of where you are in your lifestyle. So I would encourage them to talk with an investment professional, try to talk about how much are they going to live on per month of that nest egg they put away, and begin to do this now before they retire. Be careful of lifestyle. We're always one decision from going backwards financially, right? So we want to be very, very careful and protect what you've built.
All right, and Ainsley from Manhattan wants to know, should I buy a car? I feel like I'm privileged.
You got a bunch of yellow ones running up and down the street.
You can buy a car, just buy it with cash. Start to set
And you
aside
say
some
never
money.
buy a new car, buy used, right?
Absolutely, buy used, because why? It's going to depreciate. So buy with cash, start putting some money aside each month, go on the lot, find the car you want, negotiate a great deal, and then drive away.
Okay,
All right.
thanks, Chris.
Thank you, guys.
Always a pleasure.
Good
Yes,
to see you.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely.